sorry for y'all off this fucking scratch. I'm moving my laptop when I showed you the drawings.
Yeah, we're having fun. Don't hate
As
us.
always.
Don't hate us.
What was I trying to segue into?
I predicted a big moment in anime history.
I wanted to bring up next. That would have been like a good segue into it. I'm sure it was still like art / creativity and like, because there also is like a weird, super weird correlation with mental health with art and whatnot. But it kind of makes sense without even looking too far into it. But to make this a bit more interesting, I know you've partaken in drugs before, DQ. I have on accident. Yeah.
They passed you the wrong shit.
I didn't know there was any drugs in it at all.
Oh yeah, no. I have a funny story for it, but that's not actually appropriate for YouTube
Why is it not appropriate for you?
because it involves stuff that's not appropriate for YouTube.
Does it involve intercourse?
No. Let's just say it's not appropriate for YouTube.
I mean, that could be literally anything. I mean, you'd be surprised what makes it on YouTube, like the ads and shit that they do.
Okay, I'm involved in it. I didn't do anything. It depends on the way you take my stance on it. But I was young, very young. I took an edible.
Oh, we're gonna have very similar stories.
I took an edible. Now the thing is, I'm thinking this is a normal brownie.
Yep.
The person that gave it to me knew better, but I trusted them. I'm gonna leave it at that. But to be clear, I was in good hands. Trusting person. I have a reason to trust them. I'm not gonna elaborate on that. But yeah, he gave it to me. Knowing what it is, asked me, did I feel anything? I said, no. Was I supposed to?
You said, "Wow, this brownie ain't shit." But then they hit him.
Was I supposed to? Nah. he gave me another one. I was like, I saw another brownie. He's like,
No,
I'm gonna give you a half of the brownie, but that's. I don't think he gave me the other half of the brownie. I think after two, he just cut me off. It was like, but yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And then like, my little brother said a joke. Granted, we all have partaken in the brownie madness. Yeah. They're younger than me, by like 4 years younger than me.
This thumbnail's about to go crazy.
I don't know, but yeah, no, like he said a joke. I think it was watching a movie or something like that, and then they started laughing. I'm laughing at them laughing, and I was like, okay, I want to stop laughing now, and I just couldn't stop laughing. And it's like it got so bad, I had to rub my cheeks because I couldn't. I was laughing at the pain. It was like, ooh. Marijuana is a powerful drug.
I mean, I've gotten like that without drugs before. Like just random, like some stuff that's not even that funny, but like I think I'm just like tired enough to where like it's super fucking funny. But anyway, my story.
A little chuckle goes to a big laugh.
Very similar to yours, except I had no idea these were edibles.
I didn't either.
I thought this person was. I'm not gonna say who it was, but they know who they are.
Yeah.
They were making them because I didn't know they knew how to make the shit that you need to make edibles. Because I wouldn't expect that. And they were making a lot of them, and they were cookies.
Oh, you had cookies. I had brownies.
And I really like cookies.
Look,
I've had the nickname Cookie Monster since I can fucking remember.
That's insane.
So I expect not to like go through the kitchen every now and again and like pick up one or two because you're making a lot of them. You didn't specify that nobody can have them or anything.
All right, you didn't say that.
And I probably had eaten like probably close to double digits.
Damn.
And these were not really super measured out for like the whole batch, I'm sure. Especially considering how like not like the very precise thing like how a brownie would be. And it was for like a long duration of time too. And I was in like just going back to the room and coming out and I was like, oh wow, there's a lot more cookies. And like they weren't like huge cookies, so I didn't mind taking a few. And she saw me take some and she didn't mind it.
She knew what she was doing.
No, I mean maybe I don't know. And so time goes on. I'm still in my room. I think I come out to like do something. Yeah. Oh yeah, this. I didn't pick on this till like obviously well after the fact. I was like, I ate something, then I like ate one of the cookies like just afterwards. And I was like a little bit of time passed. So I was like, wow, I'm hungry again. I was like, wow, this hunger is not going away. It's like I'm really hungry for some reason. So I was like, well, I just have some more cookies. I didn't know, but I was like, yeah, these cookies taste like a little bit weird, but maybe it's just like because she had to make cookies from scratch in a while.
This is no, cause like I didn't taste anything in the brownie feel. I was like, this is a brownie.
I only knew it was off because I'm used to tasting cookies and whatnot.
Brownies.
Okay, not that it was off. It just wasn't what I was used to.
Brownies are as rare as they are here in my life. So it's like every once in a while somebody make a brownie, but it's like I haven't had one in so long at that point. I look, you forgot like how brownie tastes. So I just know I like brownies.
Yeah.
So it's like okay.
It's so.
I got brownies. I smashed 2 of them. I think I did have 2.5. He was going to give me the other piece, but it didn't happen.
Probably for the better.
Huh?
Probably for the better. But see,
definitely for the better because
at least your guy knew like probably like the measurements of each one.
No, he measured them out. Like it was a lot.
I don't think mine was measured, and I had like almost double digits amount of them.
It was a lot. He expected me to be gone off the first one. I wasn't.
But yeah, I also think I probably have like a high tolerance too because of it.
Or then again, since I was like 5, my mom been in the car smoking weed while I'm in the car. So it's like I feel like I've been having contact high since I was like 5.
Yeah, I've never done. I mean, of course, I've been around, especially like most of my family being based out of LA, and then like at that age, like definitely had like a lot of friends partaking in those kinds of activities pretty frequently.
I just thought of this.
But like after I realized I was like getting hungry, I was like, do we have anything like to eat, like any leftovers or anything? It's just like, why? Because like I'm hungry. It's like, I mean, you can like make a sandwich or something. She said something along those lines. Then it's like some time went by. I went and sat down with her watching TV. I was like, so I started feeling like a pressure in the back of my head. Then I started feeling like, I was like, wow, like, my head like kind of hurts and shit. Like then like I kind of felt a little bit dizzy even though I was sitting down. So we thought something was wrong with me. Because I don't think she knew that I had as many as I did have, and I didn't know there was anything in me in the first place. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just take you to like the emergency room or something real quick. We'll just like check you out. Because like, actually no, at first I just got to like just go to lie down and like get some Tylenol. And instead I'm starting to walk, and I was like, damn, I feel like I'm about to fall over. Like I'm actually dizzy. Like I'm like. And then she saw like how bad I was walking, like not trying to, like, even like I had just gotten like recovered from like ACL surgery and whatnot. So I'm the first one out of the door. She beats me to the car, and like as I'm walking down, like she literally like worried about me. Like she had to like walk me down like some easy like ass like steps or like the hill because it's like I was like legit about to fall over. I'm sure like every step I took, it was bad. We got to the emergency room or something like that. Sat down, was waiting. It was cold in there, as usual, because cold kills bacteria and whatnot. I started sweating in a cold ass room, and I could feel that my sweat is turning cold as soon as I have, but it's actually like running down me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm getting more dizzy. It gets to the point where like they like call in some people and like come pick me up in an ambulance. Ambulances are fucking expensive. So I get in the back of it. I remember pulling off. And then I remember anything else after that. Then I woke up in the hospital. I don't know how long I was there. I was on like their bed thing, like the adjustable beds. Every time I woke up, which that's a bad sentence in itself. They're like, do you know what happened? I was like, no. It's like, have you taken any drugs recently? Like they kept asking me that. Like I didn't realize that at first. I was like, I didn't understand it. Like she said, I said no. The first one I was like, okay, well then just lay down for a bit. And then it was like, yeah, it was a whole fucking thing for like several hours. Like I think by the time I got out of there, it was the next day.
Mm.
And like it's also as fucked up and funny as it is, also like a very good moment because like my brother showed up. Because the thing is also living in Sacramento at the time. His friends showed up and they're all waiting for me, like hoping I got better. I'm just outside waiting, which is really cool. So yeah, apparently all those cookies were edibles. Each and every single one of them. With what milligrams of what in it, I don't know. And I greened out. Apparently, I guess that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And I had never had any experience with anything before. And like looking back at it, is like in hindsight, obviously, because hindsight's 2020. It's like you ate something after eating something that would like make you full, then like a little bit later, like little bit later, you're really hungry again. Like you like want to keep eating shit. It's like, oh, I mean, there's some fine cookies out there she keeps making, so it's like they're already made, and I like cookies, so I eat some more of them. The cookies was the cause of the hunger, and the headache, and the ambulance.
The cookies would have caused all your problems that day.
And then like, because the nurse is fine as hell, by the way. She had asked me like, did I take drugs? Like to the point where it started to like kind of like make me mad. Also, when I woke up, I was still like kind of like dazed as fuck. Even though I was just laying down, like my head was kind of hurting. She kept asking me that. I was like, no. And I kept. I think I got to the point where I was like, lady, I already told you no. Like at least 4 times. I mean, I'm sure I lost count. I don't know what's happening right now, lady. But now I like after getting told after I got back home, it's like, oh, so that's why she kept asking me if I had took any drugs recently. Because I was actively eating edible.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
And like, so at least she can't say I was lying to her or anything.
Yeah.
Because I was genuinely like, I didn't know that's what that was.
Because, under your knowledge, you didn't take any drugs.
Yeah.
So
If anything, I was technically drugged.
technically, that is definitely what happened.
And I'm sure my brother is going to love the story when this one comes out eventually. I'm sure a lot of people are. But yeah, so I greened out. Apparently that's what it's called. I was okay. I mean, I had like a lot of other like issues before that. Like later on, like that was like a pretty bad year for me. That happened. There's some other shit happened. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe. Like it actually got hard to breathe randomly, and like a whole bunch of other shit. But like my brother's friends are dope as hell. My brother's cool. Like he literally like drove down from Sac this the day he heard and like came down. They did it again like a different time. Shout out Danny P. Hope you're doing good, brother. This is my brother's friend. I think he was not exactly where he lives. But yeah. So that was cool.
The first time I smoked weed, well, under my choice,
By your own fruition.
by my own fruition, me being free as an adult, the best experience of my life is what I can say. It's like I was back to okay. It's like I heard this term of that like don't ever do drugs because as soon as you get high the first time, you're always gonna be chasing that feeling. You're never gonna do it.
That's definitely not true.
And never gonna get it again.
I think it's
So
because
that is
too
true
many
with
of them.
weed. That is true with marijuana because first again, so like what I was visualizing was that like I went to go lay down. You know, I made sure like I was fine. Like I made sure I was fine and stuff. Drunk a lot of water. Laid down. Couldn't go to sleep. I started fucking. Then I started feeling it. You know.
Yeah.
And it's like I felt like every cell in my body. What I'm visualizing in my mind is like a bunch of TV screens just like lined up in a perfect grid. And like my emotions had their own symbols. It was insane.
I've never like smoked or anything or done anything on purpose. Got that probably want to see this, but there's context behind it. But I'll tell you later.
What?
Anyways, I had an ex, obviously.
Yeah.
She's cool. She's probably one of my
It's 12,
favorite.
man.
I know. We see it. They're all walking out. We got a little bit more time. She's really cool. Probably one of my favorite exes. I don't know if that's a weird thing to say.
Not that.
Or a weird concept to grasp. But after she heard that I've like never smoked or anything before,
Right.
she said like she wanted you to like taking like me out like it's one of her favorite places, and like smoking, like taking me out to smoke. And I know she knows what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
We never got to do it because you know shit happens.
Yeah.
Really good person though. And I was like, that would have been cool. I would have done it then, but like still to this like current time, like I've never done it. Would I? I don't know. But hey. And
Hey. I'm glad
definitely sounds cool.
Yeah, I'm glad I had my magical experience.
I have had mine, kind of inadvertently. It wasn't my choice. Not exactly.
It wasn't under your own fruition. It wasn't like you wasn't playing by your own rules. It was pretty much inadvertently forcing your hands.
I wouldn't say it like that, but yeah, it definitely was very unexpected. I don't know.
It's like, damn, I miss being a kid.
This should happen like a few years ago.
Huh?
So mine happened like a few years ago.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope.
Luckily, I think it was like summer break or some shit too. But yeah, it was definitely fun. Would I do it again? Probably not if I don't know it, because then at least I can like expect it and plan ahead of time.
Yeah.
Is it embarrassing? Kind of. Is it a funny story? Now it definitely is, and I shared it with you guys. So hey, maybe there might be more drug stories in the future. I don't know. Maybe. It's probably a bad thing to say. I'm not Luna. I don't have as many crazy stories as him. I don't know if you know who Luna is, DQ, but he's a story time YouTuber. He has some pretty fucking funny stories. Funny, unfortunate, and reoccurring things. But hey, I think you should check him out if you just want like if you're just gaming or something, you just want like hear like stories or whatever, or just background noise. Definitely, I recommend it. Probably link in the description.
Okay, thank you.
But it is 12:02. And we have like a whole new shift of RAs in, so we're probably gonna like call it a night tonight. Yeah. Plus, I feel like I don't think anything that we say tonight is gonna like top both of our edible stories.
Yeah.
Like I highly doubt it.
I'm genuinely not trying to get caught in the office for a fucking piss test. So that's enough of that subject.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't think anybody from the school really watches that much.
I hope not.
I mean, I guess I know Jordan subscribed to me, but he don't care. I know Tyler. I don't think he cares enough to do it.
Yeah.
Plus, it was literally years ago.
Yeah.
So
I was long before child work.
But yeah, so that's gonna be it, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and all that good shit.
Please.
And you know, if you go back to that video, you comment kiss DQ on the forehead.
And if you copyright us, your mom's a hoe. And
That
do
too.
not kiss me on the forehead.
I'm just saying, if I get enough likes on it and comments saying doing it, I'll record me doing it.
Do not
Just
do
saying.
it. Do not
Also,
do it.
also, where I'm at, like currently, I think 128 subs. Let's see if we get.
It's 135.
Since this is going out like this, I think if you suggest it tomorrow to people, we can hit 130. So I want to say 145.
125?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty decent goal for like the next few weeks.
It's like, yeah.
So yeah, let's get 145 more comments and more interaction on the channel.
Yeah.
Because I do check
Let's
it pretty
have fun.
often. See, that was it. Talk to you guys later.
Yeah. Night, yo.
Comment kiss DQ on the forehead.
No.
Goodbye.
No. Do not.
Do it. Do it. My friend and you want to do it.